Dear students, good morning to all of you. Today I am going to start the problems on gross total income. Okay, so firstly I will read and explain the problem and I am going to solve now. So now I am going to read and explain the problem. Problem number 1. The following are the particulars of income of Mr. Y for the previous year 2019 and 20. First one, A. Rent from property in Delhi received in England, rupees 50,000. Income from a business in England controlled from Delhi, rupees 1 lakh. Income from a business in Mysore controlled from England, rupees 1 lakh 50,000. Rent from a property in England received there but subsequently remitted to India, rupees 70,000. Interest from deposits with an Indian company received in England, rupees 30,000. Gift received from his parents, rupees 40,000. Income from house property in Bangalore, rupees 75,000. Interest earned on US government securities received in Delhi, rupees 45,000. Profit for the year 2017 and 18 of a business in England remitted to India during 2019 and 20, not taxed earlier, rupees 70,000. Share of income from HUF is rupees 60,000. Income from agriculture in America invested in Nepal, rupees 15,000. Income from business in India but received in Pakistan, rupees 60,000. Salary received in India for service rendered in England, rupees 50,000. Net profit from business in Singapore controlled from India, by which 1/3 profit received in India, rupees 30,000. Compute is gross total income for the assessment year 2020 and 21 if he is resident, not ordinary resident and non-resident. Dear students, this is a problem. So firstly, as we discussed in the earlier session, before computing the gross total income, we have to know what is Indian income and what is foreign income. Okay, so we have already discussed what is Indian income and what is foreign income. And we also discussed in the earlier session regarding the table contains which one is taxable for both resident, not ordinary resident and non-resident, and which one is taxable only for resident and not ordinary resident but not non-resident, and which one is taxable for only non-resident. So like that we have already discussed. Okay, so now I am going to solve the problem. So before that you have to know that Indian income is taxable for all. Okay, now I am going to solve the problem. Solution: computation of gross total income of Mr. Y for the assessment year 2020 and 21. Okay, so this is what heading. So now we have to put the columns, 4 columns. One is particulars and remaining 3 is resident, not ordinary resident and non-resident. Okay, so let us discuss one by one the particulars. Rent from property in Delhi received in England rupees 50,000. Dear students, income which is earned and received in Delhi. Delhi is in India, so it is an Indian income, so taxable for resident, not ordinary resident and non-resident. Okay, 50,000 is taxable for each. Understood? Okay, then second one, income from a business in England controlled from Delhi. Controlled from Delhi. Okay, so it is a controlled income. Listen, income from a business in England controlled from Delhi, it is taxable only for resident and not ordinary resident and not to taxable non-resident. Okay, so that's why income from business in England controlled from Delhi itara bandre. Okay, so which is taxable only for resident and not ordinary resident. So 1 lakh rupees taxable for resident and not ordinary resident. Then third one, C. Income from a business in Mysore controlled from England. Business in Mysore. Business in Mysore. I am saying once again, business in Mysore means it is an Indian income controlled from India, whatever may be, England. But the income which is earned in India, so it is a Indian income, so taxable for each resident, not ordinary resident and non-resident. So rupees 1,50,000, 1,50,000 and 1,50,000. And coming to D, rent from a property in England received there but subsequently remitted to India. Okay, so nodi, rent from a property in England, property where the property situated in England and received there, alle receive madidare, received there but subsequently remitted to India, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಬಲ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ resident, rupees 70,000, which is taxable only for resident because it is a foreign income. No. Next, interest from deposits with an Indian company received in England, rupees 30,000. See, it is an Indian income because interest from deposits with an Indian company ಇಂದ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕಮನ್ನು ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಅರ್ನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ, ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್. ಸೊ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಈಚ್, ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಬಲ್, rupees 30,000. Okay, got it. Then next, gift received from his parents, rupees 40,000. Dear students, we have already discussed gift received from parents is exempted from the tax. So yarigu taxable alla. Next, income from house property in Bangalore, rupees 75,000, of course Indian income, so taxable for each. Next, interest received on US government securities received in Delhi, rupees 45,000, received in Delhi means Indian income, so taxable for all. Next, profit for the year 2017 and 18 of a business in England remitted to India during 2019 and 20 not taxed earlier, rupees 70,000. See, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2017 and 18 ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್. ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್. ಸೊ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ is not to taxable in the assessment year. Okay, which is exempted. Next, share of income from HUF is 60,000. Share of income, see, which is also exempted from the tax. Share of income from HUF is exempted from the tax. Next, income from agriculture in America invested in Nepal, rupees 50,000. Income from agriculture in America invested in Nepal. Dear students, if the land situated in India, it is an agricultural income which is exempted from the tax. But here the land is situated in America. Okay, so that is why it is foreign income. It is a foreign income which is taxable only for resident, rupees 15,000. Okay, next ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಬಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಅಸೆಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಯರ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ income from business in India but received in Pakistan. Of course it is an Indian income because income from business in India, so it is an Indian income. So Indian income always taxable to each rupees 60,000. Okay, next salary received in India for service rendered in England. ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿರಲಿ ಬಟ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್ means resident, not ordinary resident and non-resident, taxable to each. Next, profit from business in Singapore controlled from India, out of which 1/3 profit received in India, rupees 30,000, compute 30,000. Okay, see here, profit from business in Singapore controlled from India. Okay, out of which 1/3 profit received in India, rupees 30,000. So whatever the amount 30,000, 1/3 received in India, so which is taxable for all because it is an Indian income. Okay, so that's why taxable for each resident, not ordinary resident and non-resident. Okay, so dear students, we put the taxability on the basis of the rules of to find out the gross total income. So resident, not ordinary resident and non-resident. So add all these. Okay, each column add this resident ಗೆ resident ಆದ್ರೆ if it is a resident, if he is a resident, if Mr. Y is a resident, his gross total income is 6,75,000. If he is a not ordinary resident, 5,90,000. And if he is a non-resident, 4,70,000. Okay, so this is what the solution. So okay, dear students, thank you one and all, okay, for listening till now. Okay, in the next session we are going to discuss with the next problem. Thank you.